got in 4 miles, 4.07 miles, 40 minutes. Not bad. It's kind of uphill, down, up, down, and like a little incline at the end. But just glad I got it done. I was gonna go at 3, then I started feeling good. I was like, oh, let's just go for 4. Sunday fun day. Wanted to get out, enjoy the sun, get an outdoor run. Just been running indoors on the assault runner, so I thought I would change it up. All right, got 22 more hours left on my shift. Let's go, let's see what the day got. Good morning. Last gas station didn't work, so here I am. Yesterday started off around 9 o'clock in the morning. Started off with a 9 echo. So what that is a person who is no heart rate, not breathing, got called out to that. They started off their CPR efforts over the phone line. So we got there, crews did an excellent job of like doing everything within their power. And then that call came in 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. And then throughout the day, after that I went for a little run around the academy. So that's where I got in the 4 miles. And then we had another possible 9 echo in another district. So those crews ended up canceling me from that call. And then from there, it was just, we had like 2 calls where there was some like dispatch issues with our mutual aid, that we found like there was like a break in the system. So then I spent most of the day just working on QA, QI with those 2 particular calls to see if we could like fix it, make it better, and improve the response time to our community. So I spent a lot of time just doing that. And then it was Sunday, so I spent time just hanging out with the crews. Didn't really pick up the camera. Didn't really pick up the camera a lot during the day, just working with them, discussing some of these issues that we found, and then how can we fix it and how can we make it better. Then this morning at, what time is it now? It's 5:30 now. So this morning we got a call. And it was about 4:30 this morning. We got a call for a possible rollover on the frontage road of the freeway. So we went out there. We were looking for the vehicle. Calling party again was a passerby. They stated that they saw a vehicle on the frontage road with possible damage to the top of the truck. So, this must be like a legit call. They have a good description of the vehicle. So we're looking for it, and we have myself, engine 66, truck 66, and rescue 66 look on the freeway and the frontage roads looking for this vehicle. One of the deputies thought they saw a vehicle that matched the description. It was a white truck with damage on the roof of it. So we're unable to locate. Finally, there's like this underpass that goes under the freeway and into like the Mesa area. And there was a vehicle there, a truck with some damage. And then there was another vehicle with them.
We do have small fire.
But as soon as the fire truck started driving up towards them, he said that they just like took off. So both those vehicles, they just took off as soon as they saw the fire truck come. Obviously, they didn't want any assistance. So they left the scene, and then I made contact with a deputy who called it in and said that he was the one that saw them, and it was, yeah, that same area. So I guess maybe there was some damage or just some vehicles parked out in the mesa. Who knows what they're doing. But obviously they didn't want any help and there was no emergency there, so we got canceled. I canceled everybody from that call. And then, again, as you already know, I spent a lot of time in this vehicle, so the fuel was getting low. So I got to make sure that I get fuel so that when I get relieved this morning in a few hours, I could turn over the vehicle to the oncoming BC, make sure that he's ready to go with a fresh, full tank of gas, and everything's ready to go, ready to respond. So that is it for this vlog. It's a shorter one. I said I just didn't spend a lot of time. Getting a call. Vehicle fire with surrounding structure. Firebox 66. All right, we gotta go back up to where we were, station 66, for vehicle fire threatening structures. Got canceled from that vehicle fire threatening structures. It was actually at a gas station, and it was a gas station that's really close to the firehouse. Crews got on scene and no vehicle was on fire, so they're having a hard time locating it. They did drive in the parking lot and they found a discharge fire extinguisher, which on the notes it stated that they were using a fire extinguisher to try to extinguish it and getting their personal belongings. So they found the discharged fire extinguisher, or like where they discharged it, on the floor, but there was no vehicle. So obviously they drove off. So we got on the radio, advised us, one, that we can downgrade our call. So what he's doing is making sure that he downgrades us so that we are not putting everybody at risk by going lights and sirens and like putting ourselves at risk to get there quickly when there's not like a true emergency. So we kind of think about the other responders coming when we make those decisions. So anyways, there was the discharge fire extinguisher, or the remnants of it, no vehicle. They drove around to the back and they saw a truck back there, made contact with them, and they advised, yeah, that was us. They moved it to the back to get out of the way, or whatever happened there. No injuries, and then no issues there, other than they potentially need to figure out how to get their truck out of there, or if it's drivable. So anyways, I don't know the answers to that because I got canceled from the call. So just the engine stayed on scene with them, requested BCSO so they could help assist with maybe a tow truck or whatever they got to do. So now I am going back. Now we are closer to 6 o'clock. 3 more hours left in my 72-hour shift. I have the next 4 days off though, so that's gonna be good. All right, it looks like this will be it. I will see you tomorrow.